You've got a new friend, Kelvin.
Yes, it's Blinky.
You're very proud of him, aren't you?
I am very proud of him.
And the Emmy Award for the person that cares the least about it is Let's Talk About It. Hello there, Clapperheads, and welcome to a brand new edition of ClapperTalks. I am Nick Dorian.
And he's Blinky.
And you are?
Blinky.
You better have that as a lower third. Just put there, Blinky. Not even your name. But we are here not to talk about Blinky as much as Kelvin would love to, but we are here to talk about the Emmy Awards, which happened last week at this week, time of recording, but when you're watching this last week.
They know.
Yeah, they know.
It's a pre-recorded episode, just FYI.
You never know. Some people were like, oh, they recorded this yesterday and they put it up today. Oh.
Okay lah, kita tak rajin sangat lah. Okay, blame the editor.
Yeah, there we go. He's too busy playing with his Blinky.
Yes. Whoa. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, look what you've done to poor Blinky. Oh, he didn't deserve that. But yes, the Emmy Awards happened, and safe to say, Shogun swept the awards. Like, understandably so, Shogun swept the awards, creating Emmy history by being the most nominated in one first season of a show. Then we've also got The Bear. The Bear also swept the awards. Hacks, surprisingly, did quite well.
They did
quite well as well, but those were the main big ones that won a huge number of awards. And again, rightfully so. If you haven't watched Shogun, if you haven't watched The Bear, if you haven't watched Hacks, what are you doing with your life?
I mean,
Go
I
and
just want to
see
say,
it.
right, if you're gonna watch The Bear, just brace yourself.
Yes.
Just brace yourself.
I mean, to be fair, Shogun as well braces.
Comparing Shogun to The Bear, I mean,
okay, The Bear is a lot more stressful.
Yeah, it is a lot more stressful.
But Shogun it's violent, but it's a damn good story.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a slow burn, especially. So for those of you who complain, oh, so slow lah.
Yeah.
Diam lah.
You have one that is a historical piece, which is Shogun, and then you have another one, which is like a behind the scenes of what running an F&B kind of looks like.
Yes.
And I say what running an F&B kind of look like because there are a lot of chefs out there who saw The Bear and they say, oh my God, this is so accurate. Yeah.
And I think it also boils down to creating good stories.
Yes.
Like, if I can repeat something that the Baby Reindeer creator said, that sometimes you don't need to do remakes or do big comic book series shows or whatnot. All you need is a good story and that will work.
Yep.
Like, Baby Reindeer was, I think, a big underdog and nobody thought that would win, but it won a numerous amount of awards as well. And deserving of it, because I watched Baby Reindeer, I was blown away by Baby Reindeer.
Okay.
The fact that this is an original idea, again, in this age of everything has to be adapted from a novel or comic book or remake.
Baby Reindeer is the obsessed
the obsessed sort of fan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, you should.
No. I mean, my girlfriend was watching it, and for me it was just just white noise because as she was watching, I was just doing something else. So I picked up bits and pieces of it. Yeah.
I would highly recommend it because it's a great series. It's half an hour episodes. I think 10 episodes, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So it's a fairly easy watch.
Okay.
But I would highly recommend it. That's streaming on Netflix. If you want to know, Shogun is streaming on Disney Plus. The Bear is also on Disney Plus, and Hacks is on HBO Go. But going into the deep end of, let's talk about the winners. Now, first of all, I'm going to start with the comedy section because I'm literally looking at the Emmy Awards website.
Yep.
For Outstanding Comedy Series, of course, was Hacks. It was a tough competition because you've got, of course, Only Murders in the Building, which is another great show.
About podcasting?
About podcasting, yes, about podcasting. Palm Royale with Curb Your Enthusiasm, Abbott Elementary, The Bear, which they did poke fun of because I still don't know how The Bear is classified as a comedy.
It's basically how they categorize, shows under like half an hour, for example, like an hour TV series, and it's there is no drama series as an award. If I'm mistaken.
There's Best Drama Series, which I feel The Bear should have been under, and I think a lot of people feel The Bear should be under, but I think because it has no. Even though it has some comedy, I still would not classify it as a comedy. So If anybody from the Emmy committee is watching this random podcast from Malaysia, let us know why The Bear is considered comedy. But yes, Hacks won for comedy. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series, again, Jeremy Allen White.
Mhm. Well deserved. I just want to edit there.
Well deserved. But if you want to really talk about comedy,
Okay, fine. If you're talking about like haha comedy, then okay, not really.
I mean, you got people like Matt Berry, Larry David, Steve Martin, and Martin Short. I mean, that's tough competition.
Yep.
But I still feel Jeremy Allen White, as a brilliant actor as he is, I still don't feel it's a comedy award.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, if you put Steve Martin and Jeremy Allen White on the stage, you would do.
It's very clear who's the comedian.
Yeah, right. Everyone know who's maybe everyone our age know who Steve Martin is.
Yes.
Okay, but when it comes to Jeremy Allen White for comedy, I feel like the analogy that I have is like you did all the group project work and then your friend just take the award. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yes. Okay, I totally agree with that.
Because just tapping on. I'm just looking at the list, right?
Yeah.
You have Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Martin Short. Larry David.
Yeah.
All of these people are clearly aces in comedy.
Yeah.
And then you have JAW, which is Jeremy Allen White. It's like, no.
I think it's just wrong category.
Definitely.
I mean, say what you want to say. People might come after me going, no, it's deserved to be in comedy. I feel it's more of a drama than a comedy.
Yeah, I should definitely submit ClapperCons or ClapperTalk next year for the Asia Podcast Award for like spirituality and mindfulness.
Yes.
Right.
Because we fit that very well.
Yes.
Fuck you. So moving on to Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series, Jean Smart. That one is totally deserving. Not to say the rest of the nominees weren't. You had Maya Rudolph, Selena Gomez, Aoderi, Kristen Wiig as well. But Jean Smart's a legend. Like, she is a legend. And the fact that she won the award, I'm like, okay, that one totally agree with. Now, supporting actor in a comedy series went to, of course, Eben Moss Backrack for The Bear. Again, fantastic actor. Don't know if he's in comedy. You have people like Paul Rudd, Tyler James Henry, Williams, Bowen Yang, Paul W. Downs, and Lionel Boyce also from The Bear. But for me personally,
It's really just wrong category.
Yes, it's
right?
wrong category.
It's really just wrong category.
Because I would give it to Tyler James Williams. I mean, I watched him since Everybody Hates Chris. He's been doing great in Abbott Elementary. He's a great actor.
Have you watched Abbott Elementary?
I've watched pieces of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend were just binging it because it's like our unwinding end of the day kind of show, and it's like funny and it's like awkward and it's like slice of life kind of thing. You know, it's something that you can just unwind to.
Yes.
And to be fair with you, I never knew his real name until I'm looking at his picture now. Tyler James Williams. Fantastic. He was fantastic in a comedy series.
Yes.
But when you talk about, Richard, the upcoming The Thing for the Fantastic Four, right? No, it's not comedy.
It's not comedy. And I think Eben Moss Baccarat is a good actor, but he's not a comedian.
Yes.
And sure, you may say, not necessarily comedians need to be funny. And I'm like, yes, I get it. But this is in the wrong category again.
Yep.
Dramatic actor, sure.
For sure.
Now, speaking of Eben Moss Baccarat, this is one of the things that I was talking to you before we started, was the fact that in the middle of the Emmys, there was this very strange Johnny Walker ad where after the ad, Eben Moss Baccarat and another actor were to go on stage and give the award. But before that, they somehow were in a bar, and it was very clearly an ad because they were like, Johnny Walker Blue Label, sir. It's like, yes, why not? And I'm like, it's possibly the worst performances I've ever seen.
Maybe they were drunk. Maybe they were celebrating, they're on a good high, and it's like, oh shit, I have to do this ad.
Maybe. And maybe it was last minute, but I don't know. And they kept looking at the screen for some weird reason as if to go, you get it? Maybe that was the point. I don't know. But that was one of the weird points of the Emmys, of which didn't have a lot. but we'll get into the Emmys as a whole after we get through all the winners in case you want to know. Outstanding supporting actress in the comedy series, Lisa Collins-Zayas for The Bear.
I just want to add that when I was watching The Bear and I was looking at her acting,
Yeah.
I kept praying that she wins more than one awards. And when I saw her getting nominated,
Yeah.
and then when I saw her winning it,
Yeah.
I was so happy for. Do you hear her speech?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god, it was so.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was
But-
very, very.
Yeah,
beautiful.
she is truly deserving of
But not deserving a comedy one.
it.
Because don't get me wrong, I love her.
Yeah.
I loved her. Right, I really like her acting. I really like her depiction as Tina in The Bear.
Yeah.
But again, not comedy.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm so proud of her winning because of the fact of who she was up against.
Yep.
Legends like Carol Burnett, Meryl Streep, and she
Yeah.
won that against the two of them. And I'm like, that says something.
Yep.
That really does. Now, outstanding guest actor in a comedy series, John Bernthal in The Bear. Again,
Great selection.
Great
His
selection.
acting was great as well. You know, as a guest, like when he was in The Bear and they were talking about his brother shot himself, his brother died, blah blah blah. And then when I saw who the brother was, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
And then again, great pick, great pick, well deserving,
Yes.
but not for a comedy,
Yes.
right? Because you have Ryan Gosling,
Yes.
you have Will
Poulter.
Will Poulter, you got Bob Odenkirk.
Odenkirk.
Odenkirk, dude, I'm so terrible. I'm so sorry for botching all the names, guys.
How are you not mentioning the one name that you should mention?
One by one. Okay, one by one. Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, there
All
we
right.
go. Doc.
Okay, the dog. Right, and
Oh, please say this name.
Matthew
Come on, you got this.
Broderick.
Yeah, there
Yes,
you go. You
right.
got there in the end.
Thank you. Learning English.
Learning English with Kelvin Tay.
Yes. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Sorry about that.
Silence your phone, Kelvin.
I did. Okay, I did. Okay.
It's Blinky's fault.
Yeah. Blame Blinky. I'm so happy, dude. I'm so happy.
I don't think I've seen you this happy.
I'm 32 years old.
Yeah.
Being happy about a Pac-Man character.
Let's go.
Dude, just squeeze it. Just tell me it's not.
Okay, it's squishy.
Right? It's squishy. Hey, Bandai, if you want to, sponsor us, please.
Your logo could be here.
Yeah, your logo could be here. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Wait, I do have to ask Kelvin a very important
Here
question.
we go.
Have you seen Blade yet?
Nope, not yet.
Thought that's what you were going to do on Saturday.
We watched the other show instead. Anyways,
So, an
moving on.
outstanding guest actress in the comedy series, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Again,
Fantastic.
fantastic actress.
Her
Good choice.
episode, I believe was episode 7, The Fish. No, 7 Fishes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I fell in love with her.
Yeah.
Because that show gave me, like that episode specifically, 7 Fishes. It's memorable when I remember the name of the specific
Yes.
episode.
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. That one, Jesus, I was stressed out. It's like you're preparing for an exam, you're sweating, you're going to an interview, you're just like anxiety filled. That episode with her,
Yeah.
7 Fishes, episode 7, season 1.
Have you seen season 3 already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all caught up.
Because as much as Seven Fishes is great, my standout for her was, I can't remember the episode title like you, but it was when the daughter was pregnant and was about to give birth in the hospital, and seeing her as a mother at that point.
Yep.
Oh, that one, to me, like, if she didn't win an Emmy for that, it was a great loss. And I think she did for that particular episode, because Seven Fishes came out like, what, 3 years ago?
A year, 2 years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
So I'm glad she won it for this. Sure, would I like Olivia Colman to win? Yes, but
Oh my
I have
God,
a soft spot for Olivia Colman.
Me
so,
too. Me too. For me is number 1, her accent.
Yeah.
Number 2, her demeanor.
Yeah.
Right, especially when she was playing Chef Terry from The Bear.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But Jamie Lee Curtis, fully deserving.
Yep.
Outstanding director for a comedy series, The Bear, 4 Fishes.
Oh,
So it wasn't seven fishes, it was
Okay,
fishes.
fishes. Okay, for fishes.
For fishes, Rami Youssef was also nominated for The Bear. Guy Ritchie for
The
Gentleman.
Gentleman was such an amazing.
I love Guy Ritchie to death.
I am super biased. I'm super biased.
But I don't think he deserved an Emmy for The Gentleman.
Really?
I love Guy Ritchie, but Guy Ritchie does the same thing over and over and over again. It's stereotypical Guy Ritchie, which isn't a bad thing at all. Sure, he might not have the accolades of the Emmys, but he has the accolades of his supporters and his fans.
Okay.
Which I feel is even better. So having Christopher Stoll winning for Fishes, fully deserving of that.
I disagree. I still think The Gentleman should have won.
Okay. We agree to disagree.
Yes.
Outstanding writing for a comedy series is Hacks for Bulletproof. Now we're going into the drama section. Outstanding drama series, of course.
This is well deserving.
Shogun.
This is well deserving.
This is truly well deserving.
If you put it next to things like Three Body Problem, Fallout, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Crown, yada yada, Shogun itself, it's a class of its own.
Yes.
From the cinematography, the acting, the storytelling, the pacing as well, the drama, the action, the gore.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the next. I believe how people describe it is Game of Thrones Japan.
Yeah, that is how people tend to describe it, but I feel it's so much more than Game of Thrones. Like, there's such a rich... Not to say... I'm so scared now because Game of Thrones fans are on another level. So I know whenever I say bad, I'm going to have people attack me. But I feel Shogun has so much more rich storytelling.
Yes.
Historical, factual... properties to it.
Agree.
And a stellar cast.
Agree.
I have a soft spot for Hiroyuki Sanada, and he is fantastic in this series. And again, so glad he won, which we'll get on to later. The only question I have in this category, now we've got some great shows like Slow Horses, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Fallout, as you said, of course, The Crown. Three Body Problem. Really? I'm sorry, but
so full disclosure, I have not watched Three Body Problems.
Yeah.
I've read the book.
It was alright. Like, it's just alright. Like, I didn't feel it was worth nominating for an Emmy. And I might be wrong, but I feel this is the only category they were nominated. So that felt a bit weird. Like, Three Body Problem. Like, when the nominees came in and they went, The Crown, Shogun, Three Body Problem, I literally went, what? I honestly, I didn't feel like Three Body Problem should have been nominated.
Okay.
Now, outstanding lead actor in a drama series, as I said before, Hiroyuki Sanada, freaking well deserved.
Freaking well deserved.
Of course, had a slew of immensely talented actors.
Idris Elba, Donald Glover, Walton Goggins, Gary Oldman, Dominic West. Good.
It's tough competition, but I'm so glad Sanada won. And his speech,
full on Japanese, man.
Yeah, that was not his best actor speech, but that was when Shogun won for best drama. He spoke in Japanese. But for the best actor, his speech was just seeing somebody from Japan win on an international stage like that. I cannot imagine how people in Japan must be feeling at this moment.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with Shogun. Now, lead actress in a drama series went to Anna Sawai for Shogun. Again, so freaking well deserved. Tough competition as well with Imelda Staunton, Reese Witherspoon, Maya Erskine, Carrie Coon, and Jennifer Aniston. But she knocked it out of the park as
Todo Mariko.
Mariko-sama. As Mariko-san. I think I discussed this in not our episode, Tony's episode, but she is the perfect example of a badass woman character on a screen that is no nonsense, takes no prisoners, and willing to do anything. And I feel like people who complain about, there's not enough strong women on TV or in film, you are so wrong. I'm sorry, I'm calling it out first. There are so many good female written characters out here, and she is one of them. Now, moving on to supporting actor in a drama series, Billy Crudup for The Morning Show.
Like, The Morning... I mean, you have so many other amazing actors
Yeah.
here, right? You have John Hamm, you
Yeah.
have Jonathan Pryce, Tadanobu Asano, Takehiro Hira, Jack Loudon.
Loudon, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased into hoping that either Asano-san or Hira-san from Shogun won the award. But okay, Billy Crudup. Okay, cool.
Moving on.
Moving on to supporting actress in a
Mhm.
drama series. Okay, this one I will give
Yes.
Elizabeth Debicki as Princess Diana in The Crown.
If I'm not mistaken, she was from Guardians of the Galaxy
Yes,
as well.
she
She
was.
was the
She was all
gold,
yellow. Yeah.
goal. She was gold.
She was yellow.
I have such a huge crush on her.
But she was truly well deserving. That one I completely
Yes.
get. Her portrayal of Diana. Oh, I think it's one of the best portrayals of Diana that I've seen
I
on
100%
screen.
agree. I did not watch all of The Crown. Again, glimpse and pieces because my girlfriend was watching it.
Yeah.
And when I saw her scene, I really thought at first it was Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Even in the still photos of it, bro, she
is Diana.
She pulled it off.
And seeing her emotional turmoil and that inner turmoil that other directors I feel have tried but never got quite right. And I think because they didn't have the right actress, and Elizabeth Debicki just knocked it out of the park.
I agree.
Claire Danes has played Princess Diana once. Of course, we've had Kristen Stewart play Princess Diana as well. Both great performances, but just doesn't stand next to Elizabeth.
Agreed.
And for Best Actor in a Drama Series, Nestor Carbonell for Rodriguez in
Yes.
Shogun. Yep, I'll give it to you. That one I have no complaints about. Guest Actress in a Drama Series, Michaela Coel for Bev in
Have
Mr.
you
and
watched
Mrs.
Mr. and
Smith.
Mrs. Smith?
I have. I really like it.
Really, huh?
It's really a lot of fun.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
It's nothing compared to the film. It's a lot more, not to say darker.
Is it somewhat the same story?
It is the same story because it's based on the book.
Okay, yeah.
And so I feel they were able to delve a lot more into it than what the film did.
Understood.
And both Maya Erskine and Donald Glover are fantastic in it. I highly recommend Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
Leave the movie out of it. Think of this in
It's
a brand new light.
standalone.
Yes,
It's basically
it's a standalone.
Okay.
Outstanding directing for drama series goes to Shogun for Crimson Sky. Truly, truly deserved. Writing for a drama series, Slow Horses, which I haven't seen. I should, because I've heard it's really, really, really good.
Horses.
Gary Oldman's in it. I've heard really stellar things about Slow Horses.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen this one, but I've never watched it. Okay, I'll check it out.
But I just love the person it's written by, Will Smith. Not the Will Smith that we know,
Yeah.
but very different Will Smith. Moving on to Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series, which is when Baby Reindeer started to shine. Richard Garrett won this for Baby Reindeer, and truly deserving. You've got Fargo, you got Lessons in Chemistry, Ripley, True Detective, Night Country. I feel like in this category, the only one that might have competition with Baby Reindeer would be Ripley.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Ripley was dark, intense. It was a great series, but Baby Reindeer is on a level on its own. Now, Outstanding Television Movie. Some of these categories wasn't on the
so I have a
screen.
question.
Yes.
What is a television movie?
A television movie is, well, back in the day, is basically a film specifically made for TV. So it might screen on HBO. It's an HBO original
Right,
film.
okay.
So it was screened on that. But now the lines have been sort of blurred because, like, Amazon is making films directly for Amazon Prime,
Apple TV,
Apple TV as well.
Hulu.
Yes. So I guess that's now it. Ones that
Understood.
haven't come out
Understood.
in the cinema. It's just made for TV. And Quiz Lady, yeah, I mean, against the rest, red, white, and royal blue, like, come on. No.
Okay.
Scoop was good. Mr. Monk's Last Case was an attempt to relive Monk's stuff. It was all right. Unfrosted was god-awful.
Hey, but it's Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, it's like he's stuck in the 90s.
Yeah.
His jokes are stuck in the 90s. But Quiz Lady, I quite enjoyed. Like
What's the deal
Aquafina.
with airplanes? Anyways.
Now, Aquafina, I have a love-hate relationship with Aquafina because it's Aquafina in everything, but it worked with this. Have you seen Quiz Lady?
No, I have not.
It's a lot of fun. It's
Aquafina to me is like the Jason Statham of like Asian depiction. Yeah.
Kinda. The
Yeah.
only thing I feel like really showed off her prowess in acting was it The Invitation? The one about the family dinner, her going back to
Yes.
China.
Yeah. The grandma one.
Yes.
Right.
That one was the first time I saw, Aquafina can kind of do something else and do something really
Yep.
heartwarming and touching.
The farewell.
The Farewell, that's it.
The farewell.
Yes. Quiz Lady was a lot of fun because it's basically about two very different sisters who Aquafina's character is basically loves this particular quiz show, which is hosted by Will Ferrell, and almost like a Jeopardy type of show. And she knows all the answers, so the sister uses her to
Right.
get money and whatnot. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend Quiz Lady. That one's on Hulu. I think it's on Disney Plus here.
Okay.
Highly recommend it. That's a lot of fun. Outstanding lead actor in a limited anthology series, Richard Gadd, of course, for Baby Reindeer. Between him and I don't know. Actually, I think he was well deserved. You had Matt Balmer, John Hamm, Tom Hollander, Andrew Scott, very talented actors in their own right.
Yeah.
But Gadd did a fantastic job with Baby Reindeer, so give that one to him. Now, outstanding lead actress in a limited anthology
When
series.
I see Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. She deserves it.
Sold.
Yeah. Right. Sold.
So,
Okay. Huge crush.
Jodie Foster. That's fine.
Okay.
Actor in a limited anthology series or movie, Lamorne Moss for Fargo. This one, I was like, okay,
You know, when I was just looking at the nomination pictures for this one, outstanding supporting actor, right?
Yeah.
For Lamorne Morris, why can't they pick a better picture? This one looks like some Instagram selfie that he did, and everyone else from like RDJ, Jonathan Bailey, John Hawkes.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has like really nice portrait, like profile, and then his is like,
maybe that was his choice of
Hey Nick,
headshot.
can you please submit your bio and headshot? Okay.
Hey, if it's me, I would do the weirdest headshot possible to make me stand out. So I'm like, no, I'm good with this one.
The fact that we're talking about it.
There we go.
Okay, fair enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Supporting actress went to Jessica Gunning for Baby Reindeer. Again, no complaints at all. Lily Gladstone maybe was a good second choice.
Hey, what is Ripley?
Now, Ripley, okay. I'm going to get shot for this. I haven't seen Ripley. I know I should. It's not Blade.
Something that you have never watched. You are like my movie, TV, film encyclopedia.
Okay. Ripley came out last year. And I know there's multiple people that haven't seen it yet. Blade came out in the 90s. And everyone on this planet has possibly seen it. Except you, Kelvin.
Oh wow, look at the time. I think this is exactly where we're going to take a break. And after the break, we will be talking about the outstanding directing for a limited or anthology series or movie. Be right back.
So moving on to outstanding directing for a limited series, Ripley, which yes, I have not seen, but again, possibly well-deserved against Fargo, Feud, Lessons in Chemistry, Baby Reindeer, True Detective. I think the only other competition would be Baby Reindeer. As much as the other shows are great, Baby Reindeer would have been another competitor for it.
Yeah, which also won themselves a outstanding writing for a limited or anthology series or movie, Baby Reindeer.
Yes.
Accompanied by Black Mirror, Fargo, True Detective, Ripley, Fellow Travelers. I think Fellow Travelers was the one where...
That's one I'm interested in because I'll be honest, I never heard of this series, and I'm like, okay, it's got Matt Balmer in it.
Oh shit, Yahweh.
But again, well deserved. One on the list that I'm like, okay, why is this still nominated is Black Mirror. Like, I love Black Mirror to death.
Yeah.
But Black Mirror's been on the decline.
It has
And
like okay. Let's not lie. U.S. Black Mirror is a bit of a hit and miss, but when it comes to the British one, that is still the
yes,
aces. When people think of Black Mirror, they think about the British one, like the first 2 seasons, if I'm not
first
mistaken.
2 seasons
Yeah,
were great.
that was amazing, dude.
Then
like,
third season was
Yeah.
still all right.
I remember when Black Mirror came out, I was still in college. I think
Yeah.
everyone, even the non English speaking friends that I have, was just talking about Black Mirror and how amazing it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like go back to BBC. Like give it back. Now, moving on to reality shows.
Mhm.
Now, standing host for reality or reality competition program is Alan Cumming. For the Traitors, truly well deserved.
Yep.
One person one franchise that clearly was upset was RuPaul's Drag Race
Mhm.
because there was footage of after the award didn't go to them, they all left.
Oh really?
There was footage of all of them starting to leave the
Oh.
entire group, and I'm like, talk about being so
Okay.
losers. Like,
Right.
okay.
Outstanding host for a game show.
Pat Sajak, I mean,
Rest in peace. Oh no.
he's still wait. Pat Sajak is still alive, right?
No.
Yes, he is.
Oh
He
wait, that was another guy.
That's
Shit.
Alex Trebek.
Yeah,
passed away.
that's Alex Trebek. Oh well.
Pat
I'm
Sajak is
sorry.
still alive. He just retired. Good lord, Kelvin. Immediately straight for the rest in peace. I'm like,
I'm
but
just gonna hide behind. Okay.
Pat Sajak truly deserved. He is a legend. Like Wheel of Fortune is him. Him and Vanna White. They've been doing it for decades. Ryan Seacrest is the new host along with Vanna White. I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job, but Pat Sajak has cemented himself as the host of Wheel of Fortune.
I'm upset Steve Harvey didn't win though.
Well, no, they had to give it to Pat. I'm sorry. They have to give it
fine,
to Pat. It was
fine. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
These ones weren't on the program, but we'll talk about it anyway. Outstanding structured reality program, Shark Tank, against Love is Blind, Queer Eye, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Wait,
Diners, Drive-Ins,
Drive-Ins, and Dives is an Emmy-nominated show.
Interesting. Interesting.
Wow, has Guy Fieri taught them to Flavor Town yet? What's next? Because my internet's going a bit weird. Okay, outstanding unstructured reality program, Welcome to Wrexham. Truly deserved. I love Welcome to Wrexham. I love it. Like, it's a great show. Like, it has a lot of heart, a lot of understanding of the game, the struggles. But at the end of the day, again, a lot of heart and how much a team can mean to a whole town. I think that's the important part of how much it truly matters to them. It's not just a game anymore. It's a way of life. It's their culture. They will do anything to protect it. It's fantastic. As compared to Vanderpump Rules, Untucked,
Sure. I'm just going to pretend like I know what those are.
Love on the Spectrum, and Below Deck. Wrexham won. I'm sorry, Wrexham won for that. Hands down.
Outstanding reality competition program, The Traitors.
The Traitors, understood? Like, it's a good concept of like having all these notable people in one room and like one of you is a traitor. It's werewolf, but in a game show.
Yep,
and I'm
yep,
like,
yep.
that's great. It was against shows like Amazing Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, The Voice, Top Chef. Nah, Traitors for the win. Game show, Jeopardy. I mean, this is a tough choice. All of them are classics.
Yeah.
Password, Family Feud, Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune. Jeopardy. Let's give it to Alex Trebek. Rest in peace.
No comment.
Outstanding directing, Love on the Spectrum. Okay. Outstanding short form comedy, Only Murders in the Building, One Killer Question. I haven't seen that one. I've got to see. I mean, I've seen Only Murders in the Building. I didn't know of that. Outstanding performance in a short form comedy, Eric Andre. Oh yeah,
He scares me.
Give it to Eric Andre. It's fine.
Me. Outstanding short form, non-fiction or reality series, Shogun.
Yep, that's perfectly all right.
Okay.
Outstanding talk series, Daily Show.
Daily Show, man.
Let's go. I mean, if what do you call it? Last Week Tonight was there. I think Last Week Tonight would have won, but the fact that it wasn't, Daily Show. I will give it to The Daily Show.
Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. Yes, outstanding scripted. This is something that I look forward to every week.
Yes. And had the best speech of the night.
Yes.
How dare you, Emmys, for cutting his dog speech short. He was talking about his dog. Against Saturday Night Live, it's no contest.
Yeah.
Outstanding variety special, the Oscars.
It's like, this just feels like they're patting themselves on the back. like that's how it feels like to me.
Outstanding variety special, Dick Van Dyke, 98 Years of Magic. You know
Sure.
what? I will give it to him.
Sure.
Dick Van Dyke is a legend in himself. Directing for variety series, Gosling's episode for SNL. Usually I wouldn't give it to SNL, but for that one, give you all the awards for that one,
Yeah.
Gosling's episode. SNL has not been great since the 80s.
Outstanding directing for I'm just gonna skip this. It's the Oscars.
Writing for variety series, Last Week
Okay.
Tonight. Yes.
Yes.
Because the writers on those shows better be paid well because they do research like nobody's business.
Oh, that is
Their
yes,
research
correct.
is spot on.
Correct.
Writing for variety special, Alex Elderman for
The next one I'm super excited for.
outstanding animated program.
Blue Eyed Samurai won. And when I
Oh,
saw
yes.
this, I was actually happy.
Yeah.
Right? Scavenger's Reign was great, but compared it to Blue Eye Samurai, bro, it's like comparing Shogun to like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
And as much as I
right?
love X-Men 97,
X-Men 97 to me was more nostalgic than it was great. Bob's Burger was amazing, but again, compared it to Blue Eye Samurai.
Yeah.
Simpsons can just retire. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
again, hasn't been great since the 90s.
Yes, right. Outstanding production design, The Crown.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
Agreed.
Because fucking budget on
If-
the crowd is
if-
unbelievable.
If Shogun was there, Shogun would have won.
Yeah, but Shogun
That's-
is under fantasy
Yes,
program or
yes.
narrative period.
right.
So that 100% Shogun. For narrative program production,
Mhm.
half an hour, Only Murders in the Building. Give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Frasier? Oh, whatever, Frasier.
Outstanding production design for a variety or reality series, Saturday Night Live. You can't really fight that. You really can't. Because they actually have production design
Yeah,
for the
but
different scenes.
As much as I don't like the Squid Game reality series, I mean, the set design on that, they recreated everything from the TV series down to a T. Like, literally recreated everything.
Okay.
Design for variety special Oscars.
Again, the fuck is this? All right, outstanding casting for a comedy series.
The Bear. Now, okay, here's the thing again. Like, if you think we're being uppity about this not being a comedy, let me list for you the other nominees in this category. You tell me how
Yeah.
The Bear is a comedy. You've got Abbott Elementary, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, Only Murders in the Building. How is The Bear a comedy next to those?
Like, great that they won. Okay, if you take the word comedy out of the equation and it's
Yeah.
just outstanding casting
Yeah.
for a series,
Sure,
yes.
100%.
100%. But comedy, nah, come on, let's not kid ourselves, right? I'm not hating on The Bear, I'm just hating on how they categorize this on the Emmys itself.
Yes.
Outstanding casting for a drama series, you have Shogun. Enough said.
Yeah. For casting for a limited anthology series, a movie,
Baby
you got Baby
Reindeer.
Reindeer, 100% as well. For a reality program, Love on the
I
Spectrum.
want to Google it. I want to Google it.
No, I'll tell you what Love on the Spectrum is. It's basically a dating show, but people on it have autism. So that's why it's called Love on the
No,
Spectrum.
yeah, like I get it. I just want to see. Okay.
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 I'll let you do that. while
Done.
I-
Done.
Okay.
Done. Moving on.
Okay. Outstanding choreography. I mean, to be fair, this one, it was so obvious. Outstanding choreography for variety and reality program. The Tony Awards. I mean, like, come on. What else are you going to give it to? Dancing with the Stars?
Yep.
Sure. But the Tony Awards is literal theatre. Of course they will win outstanding
Yes.
choreography. For scripted program, The Idol.
I honestly don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna move on.
I don't know. The Idol feels like a series that should never have been made or be put on a porn website instead. No, please,
Okay,
come on.
yeah, fine.
You haven't seen any episodes of The Idol, right?
Just on TikTok.
I've seen the first 2 episodes and I went, this is borderline softcore porn. That's it.
Really?
It is. It's Actually, no, it's not even borderline. It is softcore porn. That's what The Idol is with very shoddy storytelling. Outstanding cinema.
That's the one with the Weekend, right?
Yeah, The Weeknd
Yeah.
and Lily Rose Depp.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Outstanding cinematography for multi-camera series.
Half hour?
How I Met Your Father. Okay. I mean, I think you're seeing the point where we're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Outstanding cinematography, blah, 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 for a single camera series. Yes.
I'll give it to them. The Bear. 110%.
110%.
The shots taken in The Bear, especially when they start doing the one shot, one take episodes.
Yes. Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Next one is outstanding cinematography for a series, 1 hour. Shogun won.
Also, Three Body Problem was nominated. That's the only other award I think that they're nominated for. Cinematography for anthology series or movie, Ripley. Sure. Yeah. Although I will say, All the Light We Cannot See was a great show. I feel it's very underrated, but it's a great series set during wartime. It's got Hugh Laurie in a dramatic role. I mean, I would say it's his first dramatic role. Then I'm like, wait, there's House and The Night Detective, which is great as well. Outstanding cinematography for a non-fiction program.
This one, I'm a bit
Girl State.
big question mark. I mean, come on. You're putting Girl State next to Planet Earth 3, Our Planet 2.
Oh.
Right? You see what I mean?
Oh, Attenborough lost.
Yeah, right. You see what I mean?
But here's also the thing, like, I think it's a great Ricky Gervais joke, which I love, which is how Attenborough sometimes loses quite a bit, and he spends so much of his time working 5 years on one project.
Yeah.
And there was one award where he lost to this prank show called Banzai in the UK, where it's just like a Japanese guy running down the street, oh, I shake your hand. And that won against freaking Our Planet or something, which Attenborough, and it's like, oh, poor Attenborough. So whenever I see Attenborough losing something, I'm like,
it is sad because you know the amount of effort they put into like just one single episode, right? Bro, you go to the forest and shoot that. You go underwater and shoot. You go to the Arctic to shoot that.
I'm going to say this now. The man doesn't have much long left. Just anytime he's nominated, just give him the award. Yeah. Just give him the award.
That guy is a gem to humanity, man.
You won't have much time left to give him any more awards, so do it now. Outstanding cinematography for reality program, Life Below Zero, National Geographic. Oh, okay. There's outstanding commercial, Fuzzy Feelings by Apple iPhone Mac. Wait. There's a category for outstanding commercial.
The next one I'm excited about, outstanding period costumes for a series.
I mean, if Shogun didn't win,
right?
It's in the name, period costume Shogun, of course. How is Palm Royal? Period. I mean, winning time, sure. Period costumes for limited series. Feud. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give that to the Feud. Perfectly captured Capote.
Outstanding fantasy sci-fi costume, Star Wars Ashoka. Yes. Okay, yes. We're not gonna argue about this, right? It's okay, fine. Loki has good ones, but in terms of like sci-fi, Ahsoka really, really did well.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Contemporary costumes for series, The Crown. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, costuming on The Crown, they are as detailed as possible.
Oh,
even
yes.
recreating some of Queen Elizabeth's outfits. It's that one, hands down, I'll give it to them. Contemporary costume for a limited anthology series, American Horror Story, Delicate. Okay. Directing for a documentary non-fiction program. What the hell is Girl State?
Oh, I googled it. It is a look at what American documentary would look like in the hands of teenage girls. Young female leaders from wildly different backgrounds navigate an immersive experiments to build a government from the ground up.
Okay. Okay, I might check this out. Outstanding documentary or non-fiction special, Jim Henson, Idea Man. 100%. I'm sorry. I have a very soft spot for Jim Henson and Ron Howard. The two of them together, yeah, you're onto a winner. 100%. Documentary or non-fiction series, Beckham. Yeah, I mean, against Quiet on Set, Stacks, Telemarketers, and The Jinx Part 2. I would give it to Beckham. Beckham was good. Hosted non-fiction series, of course, My Next Guest with David Letterman and John Mulaney. Yeah, David Letterman, 100%. Exceptional merit in documentary filmmaking, Going to Mars, the Niccolo Giovanni. Okay, we're really getting into territory we have no idea about.
But the next one I have an idea about.
yeah.
Outstanding writing for a non-fiction program. Conan O'Brien must go. That was
100%.
fantastic.
Conan's writers are fantastic.
That was fantastic. Emerging media program. Fallout. Sure.
What is emerging? Is this games?
I don't know. Emerging media.
Is it a podcast? Is it? Yeah, find this out for me. What is emerging media program? Like, because Wallace and Gromit is on here, the Grand Getaway, and it says VR or Rama.
All right. The emerging media is an exciting mix of classes in media production and design, new media economics. No. Oh, it's mixed media.
I know what it is. It's the VR category.
Right.
Because I'm seeing it. Like, MetaQuest is nominated. Meta and Facebook. Meta again. Meta. It's all Meta except for Prime Video.
The rest of the lists are just like okay already because moving on to the next one, right? It's all like
lighting design.
It will never end. It will never end.
Oh, that's a lot of
right. It will just keep going because the next one is lighting design, lighting direction, and then it goes into lighting design for variety show, technical direction, camera work.
Okay, let's move. One category I do want to mention because I'm glad it's here in the Emmy nomination. Finally, stunts. Stunt coordination.
Where is it?
Right at the bottom.
Yeah.
So there's best stunt performance, best stunt coordination for comedy program, and best stunt coordination for drama programming. When are the Oscars gonna do this? Stunt performance went to Shogun. Stunt coordination for a dramatic program went to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Totally get it. And for comedy programming, The Gentleman.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to The Gentleman. What fight choreography was there and what we do in the shadows? When they were fighting each other like cats? Character voiceover performance. Ooh. Who's nominated for that?
Where? Oh, see it.
Yeah. Outstanding character voiceover performance, Maya Rudolph for Big Mouth against Hannah Waddingham, Sterling K. Brown, Alex Borstein, and Hank Azaria. Outstanding narrator, Angela Bassett for Queens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she lost out to David Attenborough. Oh, no. David Attenborough lost out to her. Oh, Attenborough. Oh. Just give him all the awards.
I just feel so sad. Like,
Hashtag justice for David Attenborough.
I legit feel sad. I legit feel sad.
Now, okay, before we close this off, let's talk a little bit about the Emmys as a whole. Now, you've seen clips of the Emmys. I watched the whole Emmys in its entirety, and it was great. Like, I'm sorry, but it was a great love letter to television, the way that they did it. Because they brought out reunions. They brought reunions of Henry Winkler and Ron Howard for Happy Days. We had a West Wing reunion. We had some TV dads, TV mothers reunions as well. I felt it was great in terms of honoring television. And not only that, they played all these classic themes as well. And I love that Colin Farrell came out to 1969 Batman theme song. I'm like, good choice. But it was a huge celebration of television, which of course it should be. And Dan and Eugene Levy did fantastic as a father-son duo, as hosts. I don't think there's much criticism. I had a lot of fun. The pacing was great. There was a lot of fun moments. Billy Crystal was great. He came out, had a speech and everything. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. Greg Berlanti won the honorary award. And I'm like, fine, okay, give it to Berlanti. That man is television right now. Greg Berlanti, give it to him. He had a great speech as well about LGBT. Yeah. There wouldn't be an Arrowverse without Berlanti.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen this year's Emmys, I would highly recommend it. And I feel like as much as the Golden Globes is a huge party, I feel the Emmys are like the family-friendly party.
It's like
a
the
lot of
PG
fun.
friendly.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and this year, usually I would fast forward speeches and whatnot because it gets a bit too tedious, but I sat through everything because I thought it was a riot. It was so much fun, the Emmys this year. But the one thing that always gets to me is the in memoriam, and I forget just how many people we lost this year. Not Pat Sajak, thankfully, but we had James Earl Jones, of course, the big one in the room, James Earl Jones. Bob Newhart.
That one I can say rest in peace, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
The force will be with you always, sir.
Always.
But apart from that, great show. Great freaking show. The only weird thing was that bar scene. Again.
I have to go watch the bar scene.
Go watch the bar, because I'm like, what is this? What is this
I have to go watch
the bar scene?
Okay.
John Oliver had a great speech as well. They had a few jabs at Jon Stewart, which were great.
They're all friends, right?
They're all friends.
Yeah, they're all friends.
Yeah,
all the talk show hosts.
The direction, the staging of it, the building of the sets. My God, your set design team is on point, recreating the SNL set, the West Wing set, the Happy Days set. It's just unbelievable. I loved every moment of the Emmys.
I'll have to check it out.
Please do. I usually wouldn't recommend an award show this much, but this year's Emmys was great.
Okay.
I highly recommend you watch it. But yes, that was our recap of the Emmys this year. What did you think? Did you agree with the choices? Did you not? Leave us a comment down below and let us know what you thought of the winners of this category. And also, make sure you check out Shogun. What was the other one? The Bear.
The Bear, yeah. Dude.
Shogun, The Bear, Baby Reindeer, Hacks, and I will check out Ripley. I'll check it out a lot faster than you'll check out Blade. I can guarantee you of that.
What he said.
I promise you. Give me 2 weeks. I would have finished Ripley already.
Give me 2 days.
I did. Because the last episode you said on Saturday we'll be watching.
No. I mean for Ripley as well.
The only reason I say 2 weeks is because I'm not around this weekend. So
that's your
there's
problem.
an excuse.
All right. Anyways, as usual.
Thank you so much for watching. As usual, if you want to check out our social media, check it out on TikTok, Instagram, and of course, YouTube at Clappercorn. We're on all social media. Where can they find RRP?
At RRP Malaysia or www.renegadeplus.com.
There you have it. I am Nick Dorian.
And I'm Kelvin Tay.
Keep watching the movies.